It is not chunky. Aunt, you listening? You're listening? Invest in chunky glitter, okay? Find a site. I'm sure they're out there. You know what this face means. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. With the road without Aunt. I am Aunt. You're new around these parts. Basically all I do is play and make up. I shop too much. I'm awkward as fuck. And sometimes I might talk a little shit. If any of those things sound good to you, hit that subscriber button, boo. And join this beautiful ass gang. Because who wouldn't want to be a beautiful ass person? And if you are not new around these parts, hey. Today, we're going to do a get ready with me. I know. Simmer down. I'm going to be doing this makeup look inspired by... Gorgeous, right? Absolutely gorgeous. Can't tell me nothing. It's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. It's giving Thanksgiving. Very pilgrimy. But I know. We're nowhere near the season. But honestly, I'm just doing it for the glitter aspect. I think the glitter's gorgeous. Yeah, that's that right there. The face is already moisturized. I'm getting over a cold, okay? It's not like a real, like, in-depth kind of cold. It's not a real cold. It's like a little fake cold. It's a little seasonal cold if we're being, you know, one-on-one, real. But that's basically what this is. So if I sound a little off or I feel a little, bitch, what's wrong with you? That's what's going on here. Anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and go over the look, and I'm gonna talk about my weekend because it was a weekend. So, how was your weekend? Cool. My weekend was not that bad, actually. It was actually pretty cool. I had a really good time. Almost made a random ass trip. And I don't do random ass trips. I need things planned out in order for something to go down. So if you're like, hey, Aunt, I haven't seen you in a minute. Let's do something. I need at least a good week and a half notice, okay? A good week and a half's worth of notice to let me know so I can conserve up energy to go do this fun ass thing you want to do. I don't think people realize the severity of my homebody-ness. That's not a word, but I'm gonna use it. I'm a severe homebody. Like, I prefer to be home. I don't like people. I don't want to be around people. I would rather be home with my cats and my dogs and my mules and my kids and my loneliness. I'm happy that way. But for this to actually possibly even go down, and it's in a really nice, beautiful area, I was like, hey, let's do it. It doesn't help I was under the influence too. Now, if you're wondering what place I'm actually talking about, I'm talking about Tahoe, babe. Like, Tahoe is so pretty to me. I love it there. Smells good. So nice. Architecture. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I'm not gonna tell you what we're going there for, but all I'm gonna say, it was gonna be dope AF. But you know, shit happened and we ended up not having to go. Well, not having to go, but we ended up not going. I was really pushing for that too. Anywho, all the makeup that I'll be using for this video to try and create or replicate or whatever this look will be listed down in the box below, boo. So go ahead and look down there if you are just curious or you just want to know. Okay? And yes, I do have my tape on because I want them sharp edges. It just has to be a thing. Where is my brush? I cannot find my brush. Where is my brush? There is my brush. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go in with this Hipdot palette and I'm going to try and use Embrace. A part of me says, what? A part of me says, hey Aunt, go ahead and use some primer to try and brighten out this brown so people will actually be able to tell the difference. We're gonna see if I actually need to do that. So like I said, I'm gonna go in with Supreme. Oh no, we'll be fine. We don't need no primer. What was I talking about? We don't need primer. And I'm just gonna bop bop, boopity bop, all on my eyebrow. I'm just saying words and making sounds at this point. Do not take me seriously right now. Have y'all heard about that Amber Heard Johnny thing? Trial? Mess? Defamation? I know I did a video on just my thoughts on it, but yo, stuff is getting wild. We're talking about people pooping on beds, people throwing Red Bull bottles, cans, I mean, stories changing in real life that don't line up to what you just said. I don't know, I feel like if you're telling the truth, you don't have to worry about changing your story at all. It is what it is, and any major detail that you want to be known, you're gonna say it. if you want people to get the severity of the issue, and it is an issue, you don't want to leave out major key points like the sister did, right? Okay, so listen, okay, listen. So when they did this defamation kind of trial looking thing, words in the UK, right? The sister went on and was like, hey, you know, he was trying to hit my sister and I was standing in between them, but I was afraid that I was gonna fall down the stairs, which when you think about, when you hear it, you're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. And then you pull a whole Chris Griffin. What? It doesn't make any sense. Because if you're standing in between them, how are you afraid that you're gonna fall down the stairs? Is he gonna pull you back? Is he gonna sacrifice himself? Is it gonna be a whole, almost like a 300 scene? What's going on? Anyways, she said something along the lines of how Johnny was punching his sister in the face with his cast. That was the thing. That was the odd thing, right? Because if you're getting hit in the face with a cast, I don't think there's enough makeup in the world to cover that up. I just really don't. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think, like, are you getting prosthetics on your face? Like zombie makeup type stuff, but they like, I don't buy it. I just don't. I don't think that could cover up a scab very well. I don't think an ice cube and some Amica cream can cover up a scab, because you're gonna be scabbing. Cleaning my brush, cleaning my brush, cleaning my brush. Now I'm gonna go in with Sultry. The writing on here is so little, I thought it said butlery, and that didn't make any sense either. So I thought I would check it out. This is like a really, really, really dark brown. Ooh, 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 it's so pretty. I'm just gonna pat it on there. I don't like to swipe sometimes, that's a lie. I don't want to swipe in this instance. Ooh, it's so dark. So dark. I low-key regret this, but I know that after it's time to blend it out, it's gonna come out gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, wait till I blend it. Just wait. I was going to do a video on my thoughts with Chris Pratt, that actor, the dude who was married to, I can't remember her name. I think her name was Anna. I'll correct myself on the screen if I'm wrong, but I mainly know her from the scary movies. And she was on that show with the mother. It was a really funny show. I can't remember the name of that show right now either. But I thought it was a really funny show. She seems like a really nice person. Apparently she has had a habit, let me correct myself, had a habit of standing up for this dude. And I'm sure like everyone has that one family member who just says out of pocket stuff for no reason. And I feel like Chris Pratt is that one family member who just says shit but doesn't think about the shit before he says it. And not a lot of people there are checking him. Like they're not correcting him. They're just nodding in the background like, yeah, yep. You right, baby, you right. And I kind of feel like with that being said, a lot of the stuff that he has said can be misconstrued. Ooh, totally forgot I was filming a TikTok. Totally forgot. My bad. I hope this blends out nice. I hope it blends out nice. Okay, so if you're wondering, what's that? What did he even say? What did the Chris Pratt say? First off, who is Chris Pratt? So Chris Pratt is that dude who's in like the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Ooh, I told y'all once you blend it out. Beautiful, baby. He's in the Jurassic Park movies. I know he's successful in his own right. But the only reason why I was gonna do a whole my thoughts on Chris Pratt video was because of an article that popped up or a TikTok that popped up that said that he was voted the most hated Chris in Hollywood. And I was like, for what? What did you do? I'm sorry if I am all over the place. It just is what it is. Okay, right, so most hated man in Hollywood. He is the most hated man in Hollywood, mainly because of all the, like I said, things that he says. Out of pocket, not necessary. Watch your mouth type stuff. If you're familiar with the marriage between Anna and Chris, they had a kid, right? They have a son. Beautiful, handsome young man. Hey! Stop scratching my couch! Sorry about that. And it's got like a laundry list of other out-of-pocket random shit that he said and done, you know? Ooh. Oh, I like it so far already. Now it's still Hipdot, but it's this palette. I think I want to use the shade Mariah. There is so much, look at how nasty this is. It's not necessarily nasty, it's just, you know, not clean. Are we using Mariah? No. We're just gonna use Mariah. Oh. Yep. I wish I had chunky glitter. Probably wasn't supposed to go that far, but we're going that far with this one. But yeah, oh my goodness, I think this is so cute. Maybe I do have chunky glitter. Let me look real quick. I'll be right back. It is not chunky. Aunt, you listening? You listening? Invest in chunky glitter, okay? Find a site. I'm sure they're out there. I'm trying to use a flatter brush, maybe, just to pat it on. Yeah, that kind of works. That kind of works right there. I almost wish I didn't put so much glitter on this eye right now. Almost. Not quite, though. I forgot everything that we talked about so far. Probably wasn't important anyway, so it don't matter. Outside of investing in the chunky glitter, I remember saying that. Get in the patch spaces, please. Know that coffee's hitting good when I'm hitting notes that don't exist. Alrighty, I think I've got enough glitter. If I don't stop now, I never will. Look at it! Ah, it's so sharp! I swear, removing the tape is my favorite part. My favorite part. Alright, now we have come to the part where I go ahead and just do the face. Speed right through it, and it is what it is. Okay. Alrighty, I got my primer on my face. And now we can just vibe, baby. We can vibe. To do our lashes now. I really did forget about that part. So I'm gonna go do that, do some other things like add my lipstick and blush and all that hoopla, and then I will be back to conclude this video because you know. That's it, folks. I'll be back. I didn't contour. Also, I'm back because I remembered some other stuff that I wanted to just go out here and throw out and talk about real quick. So here we go. I'm dreaming again, which I love to dream. Like, I have some of the most out-of-pocket dreams. If you go on my TikTok, I don't do it anymore because it hasn't been happening, honestly, as often as it used to happen. I would have really visual, very lucid nightmare dreams and paralysis demon nightmare kind of dreams, and it hasn't happened. I notice when I talk or write down these experiences that I have, they stop happening, or stop happening as often, I should say. So that's one reason why my stories on my IG aren't up to date and nobody asked, but that's why. And I've had dreams like similar to like storytelling dreams. Like just last night I had a dream that I was late for a flight, but I wasn't me, I was a dude. I was a little short king, I was a little chunky, and I was very upset that I couldn't make my flight. And I don't know why I was so upset, and I just know I needed to make this flight. I am clearly not a East Asian short king over here, okay? I'm clearly not, but that was the dream. I just thought it would be a fun little fun fact to share that nobody cares about again. Oh, so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. I hate working with glitter sometimes just for the simple fact that it's fallout. It's fallout. There's always gonna be fallout. Now we're gonna do the lips. I don't know why I'm talking like this. That was low-key fire though. You can't tell me it wasn't. Alright, my thing is are we gonna do brownie or are we gonna do some wine? Wine or brownie? Wine or brownie? We need to get back into the eyes actually because I didn't do my underlids. So let's do that before we worry about the lips. And dang, man, get it together. Done. Oh, and to finish off my Chris Pratt rant, I don't care too much about him to do a full video, so I can recommend you some. Maybe. I can recommend you a TikTok. That's about as much I can do about that. That's about as far as I'm gonna go about that, actually. This mascara right here is the perfect mascara. I love this mascara, especially for my lower lids. I love how it curves, man. Just grabs these little stubs. I love it. Onto the lips. No, thank you, spam. I think we just decided we're gonna go with this is not the color we decided we were gonna go with. We put you right back in the bag. I think I just decided I'm gonna stick with Brownie for Juvia's place for my lip liner. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my Dose of Colors Penny from the Nima Tang collection. Just because I have never used it and I wanna use it. Oh my God, I'm almost out of my brownie. Not my brownie. Sorry, I needed a reason to go back and shop on the website anyway. So it's not even that big of a deal. Maybe I have used this before. I don't know when. That's pretty. Alrighty, I'm gonna go do something with my head because I am not looking like this by the end of the video. And we will conclude it. I promise you this time. We'll conclude it for real, for real. Hello. I almost forgot to film this ending. This is the final look. What do you think? Let me know. Let me see. Let me get you close. Let me get you close. We got the sharp corners. Yes. Excess glitter on the face. We'll just pretend like there's sparkles, special glitters, freckles, whatever you want to call them. But this is the overall look. And I'm here for it. I love it. Do you love it? If you do, let me know by hitting that like button. Go ahead. Click it, girl. Click it, boy. Click it, click it, click it. Click it, everybody. Everybody click it. Did anybody else get that? Everybody let me know. Everybody click the like button. Yep. I went there. Told you I was awkward as fuck. And, you know, comment whatever you like. That's nice. You're new around these parts. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Join this beautiful ass gang, okay? Always welcoming, always wanting. And while you're over there, there's a notification bell. Make sure you click that too, because I literally just be posting whenever. There's no set schedule over here, boo. Anyways, I will catch you next time, boo. Bye.